And as a person who has been robbed at gunpoint before, I'm gonna say that I'd rather be called a pedophile than have a gun pointed at my face. Wait, does Jim actually have a foot fetish?
You know what you could do? Leave those. Oh my God! I didn't want to say that. I will say the song is catchy though. I'm sorry, Flam. I just gotta be honest. The song is kind of catchy.
I hate flamenco and I hate Sonic.
Whatever. I guess to address the elephant in the room, I had a little bit of a chimp out moment. I had a little bit of a...
What's going on, guys? A few weeks ago, I promised you a Flamenco Part 3, and while that would have been good for some, Augie ended up releasing a better video, which was like a complete, cohesive start to finish, explaining the entire flamenco drama. So I basically stepped down and let him do his thing, and I thought, you know what, a Flamenco Part 3 isn't necessary. Well, 1 month later, I was very wrong. I have tons of stuff to update you on, and I'm gonna be doing that in today's video. I'll also be showing some older stuff, but I'll push that towards the end, because I know a lot of you already are filled in on this story. I'm including it so it's cohesive start to finish if you want to watch all 3 of these videos in one 6-hour sitting. Today's drama takes a look at a few of the calls that have happened in Flamenco's 7-stream homestand of trying to defend himself poorly and making his situation a lot worse. The most recent of which, I confront him. It was actually last night on After Hours, the time of filming this, and it once again didn't go well for Flamenco. 50th time's the charm. I think on number 51, he might have a better opportunity. Hopefully, he wins the next time. But before we get there, I want to quickly talk about this appearance I did on Edwin Generation's stream. It directly predates the main conversation of today's video, and I think it's important for context. Also, it kind of explains some of the girlfriend stuff that we talk about in the actual conversation, so I think it's a good prerequisite for this conversation.
How many years? Flamenco lied about like 8 years or something. So,
Flamenco lied. Okay. No, Flamenco's lie goes even further, dude. This guy is either this guy's either dating a 20-year-old girl, or he lied about his girlfriend going to college.
Oh, dog. Oh my God. What a fucking...
He's like, dude, my next semester's starting soon. My girlfriend's semester's starting soon. I don't even think his girlfriend's real. But if she is real, she's either also lying about her age, taking college in her 30s, or she's 20. Like, I mean, that's a really dedicated lie.
My girlfriend's school starts up this week, too.
Yeah, why can't I see her?
Because I don't bring her onto streams.
Well, you must not have a girlfriend.
No, I just know better than to let her on the internet.
Well, what about just her voice? Just so I know you're telling the truth.
One day.
Yeah?
One day.
One day. You gotta set a goal.
Soonish.
One day what?
Soonish.
William, I just want to hear her voice. But you're probably upset because like you probably think everybody's gonna make fun of you because she's black or something. Is that it?
No. What?
We just want to know that she's real.
No, she's... Oh boy, yeah, we're deleting this VOD ASAP.
Oh my God, dude. There's so much left with flamenco. It's actually almost insane.
I heard him say that on a VOD. He's like, my girlfriend's going to college next semester or something.
Well, they are both going to college, but yeah, now I have even more questions.
Yeah, Peep, hold on, Peep. I know that people go to college in their 30s.
Yeah.
I get that. But I mean, now that we know he lied about his age,
I know.
to be honest, I just don't think the girl exists. To be honest, he was trying to make himself sound like a 24-year-old guy or whatever, 25, 24. And it turned out he's like 33 or 32 or something.
Yeah.
And I legitimately don't believe that his girlfriend exists.
Well,
yeah.
I don't even know if he's actually 32 or 34, 35 or 36. It's never even clear. But
yeah, the age isn't even guaranteed. It's just like,
there's no guarantee.
It's like a strong indication that he's definitely over the age of 30. We just don't know how far.
That's all we know. That's all we know.
And by the way, I don't care if anybody's 30 in this fucking community. I'm gonna be 30 in this community at some point. But like, yeah, we're all gonna get there. All right. Just some of us don't lie on our way. Yeah, you're in your 30s.
You ain't gotta lie to get.
But can we just point out that Ethan Klein and Def Noodles are the same age?
That's what I was saying earlier. Yeah.
Ethan looks like he's 60, and he's the same age as Def Noodles.
D-Keef in the super chat says Flam should show his birth certificate and ID. I don't know if he needs to do that. But he okay, the weird part about that, and we don't need to talk about Flam anymore after this. He literally said he lied about his age so he wouldn't get doxxed. I do not get that at all, but all right. Let's go back into the topic.
You know what? Unfortunately, it didn't work. All right.
Yeah, it did not work.
So one of the major things that's been affecting Flamenco was a decrease in donations and a decrease in overall viewers, something that I assume he doesn't really like. Also, there's that stuff about his girlfriend. Is she real? Is she fake? Well, I'm not sure. But what I do know is that Augie and Flamenco have been going back and forth, not publicly, but privately. And I'm going to show you what I mean. Yo. I'm watching Flamenco's stream right now, right? And he's just been silent for like 3 fucking minutes. What's going on? This is fucking live. What?
Sorry. How's the game? It's going okay.
On this live stream, Flamenco is dead silent, and the whole chat has no idea why. Most people don't know why, but I do, because I was DMing Augie at the time, and he was showing me that they were actually arguing. So Flamenco is so fucking retarded, he's unable to multitask. He can't DM Augie and argue, and still talk to chat or play his fucking game. Like, Jesus. Dog, is this fucking, like, fair use on his part to be like infringing on my commentary right now? What the fuck is this? He's so mad. But what's happening? This is nuts, bro. This is nuts. Dude, his viewership is starting to go up now because I keep posting these, so more people are wondering what the fuck is happening. Dude, you guys are missing the debate. It's happening in the DMs, and the stream is getting fucked. What is it? Has it been a minute yet? Jesus. This is Flamenco's best stream. This is some of his best material I've ever seen. I can honestly say I have no complaints.
Flam's been missing ever since. Sorry, yeah. Sorry.
A second ago, he's like, "Are you okay, Flam?" And he's like, "Yeah,
dog,
no,
okay?
I don't know. I guess."
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just kind of. It's been one of those months, guys. Also, don't Olivia Munn those pizza rolls? What does Olivia Munn pizza rolls thing mean? Flam's gonna end up on the milk carton? Nah.
Now, in the next conversation, he tries to play this off as this not being Augie, but I mean, Augie's live messaging me what's happening while I'm reacting to it in Twitter videos on stream. It's pretty obvious that he was bent out of shape about this conversation. Dude, it's still happening. Why did he just get so small? What is he doing with his avatar? You hear the background?
Dude, I don't know what I did to Kinoshé to piss him off so much.
He's crying!
But, yeah. Really hope that fucking, I really hope that fucking doxer that, you need a better diet than pizza rolls? Yeah, well, I don't have anything at the house right now, and I kind of started my stream a little bit, like, before I ate, and then I realized how fucking hungry I was gonna be. Did you see a horse trying to attack?
So while I'm live tweeting this, Ethan fucking Ralph grabs my clips, starts showing them on his stream, and it comes out that Flamenco had only made $20 that night. Now later in this video, you'll watch the debate where he talks about how this is his primary income. I just think it's funny that he was talking about putting Xander Hall out on the streets and making him homeless, and now Flamenco is making $20 to $70 a night. It's kind of karma, if you think. I mean, I'm sure he'll be homeless by the end of the month.
Ralph decides to stream snipe him at around the same time. And while Ralph was stream sniping him, Ralph decided to pull up how much money Flamenco was making from the stream. And it wasn't great. So when was this happening? This was August 6th. $72. It was 20 when Ralph rated, by the way. So people started like donating. Once Ralph started rating, people started like donating to like say like fuck you, Ralph. But even still, $72, right? Like he was just pulling this up and just BTFOing him.
So now for the meat and potatoes of this video. I confront Flamenco on Augie's stream, but of course, it wasn't a debate set up for me.
Oh, okay, running away. You're fucking retarded, dude.
Huh?
You're fucking retarded. And this is like the last conversation I'm giving you. Like you're actually like insane.
Wait, can you hear me?
Yes.
Wait, how am I retarded? I'm just curious on this one.
Naturally, I'm gonna have to find some way to get in here. I don't know what that could be. I'm not the kind of person to intervene when other people are having a go of it. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. You book debates. You don't, I don't know, Sam Cedar them.
Oh, there he is. Oh no, Sam Cedar. What a fucking nightmare.
Dog, you're still crying about a song? Are you kidding? Yes, a pedophile allegation is worse than a song.
I've had it for the last like 5 minutes, and you guys haven't given me a single explanation of how it's the fuck different.
Because it's a song, you fucking
See, this is how Nick argues. He just like makes these like
not
big
an argument.
fucking
I'm making
waving his
fun of
hands.
you.
Then make an argument.
How are you
dude.
still
Make an
crying
argument.
about a song? This is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
I'm complaining about the song. I'm complaining about you being a hypocritical
you're like, oh,
retard.
Nicholas is getting mad because
How
the
are you not a
quartering said
hypocrite?
Kevils had
How are you not a
child porn
hypocrite?
when Salvo
How are you not a
sang I should
hypocrite?
run away from
How
kids.
are you not a hypocrite?
You're
How are you
dumb.
not a hypocrite?
I'm
How are you not a
explaining
hypocrite?
it. You're just fucking molding right now.
No, but you're fucking monologuing now. You're not actually
What do you
saying
mean
anything.
monologuing?
Answer
That
the
was
fucking
literally
question,
the answer
retard.
to the question.
Answer the fucking question, retard.
Okay, the fucking quartering is saying that Keffels probably has child porn on her fucking computer. Salvo had Mike the Bike sing a song about how you should fucking stay away from kids.
No, you weasel little fat liar. Salvo's multiple times said, "Oh, I'm gonna find his unsealed court documents. We're gonna find out that he molested his sister."
And every
and all that
time
shit."
he does that, I say I disavow it. Just like I critique the quartering,
I'm still cool with him. He can just say all these fucking things.
Yes,
wait,
I am still
why
cool
don't
with
you
him.
criticize him then for that?
I
Why don't you
do. That's
criticize
why
him
I
for
say
that?
I disavow
No, you
him,
don't.
and I say that's not true, and I say that you're not a
you
pedophile.
actively
You
say,
can pull up like
oh,
400
know
clips
about
of me
that, you
saying
fucking
Flamenco
wiggle,
isn't a
fucking-
pedophile.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's actually true. I disavow. You're such a
explicitly
fucking cowardly
said that you
pussy.
were not a pedophile.
You're such a little bitch.
8,000
You're
times.
actually a little bitch. And you know that you're full
the
of
one
shit too, and
crying
that's
over
the
a
sad thing.
song, dude.
Who the
Come
fuck
on.
is crying? Who the fuck is
Dude,
crying?
come on. You and
Who
your
the fuck
46
is
viewers are
crying?
having a Tonkasaw fireside chat
Who the
with
fuck
no
is
fucking
crying?
audio and a bunch of dead air. All right, bro?
Because
like,
I was talking to somebody on the chat.
no, you weren't, asshole. I know you were DMing Augie, you fucking liar.
No, I was DMing somebody else.
Yes, you were! Because
I was
Augie was
DMing
DMing
somebody
me
else.
that he was arguing with you at the time.
DMing
We can
somebody
line
else
up the
too.
timestamps, you asshole. We
was
know it.
DMing
He's
somebody
right
else too.
here. You can't do that when
I
he's
was
in the
DMing
call.
somebody else too.
So wait, every time you talked, you were like, oh, you weren't DMing, but every time you were replying, you were dead silent. I was talking to Augie. I know
It
what
wasn't taking
happened.
like 15 minutes to talk to Augie.
You were taking like 15
Dude,
minutes to talk
we
because you're
talked
so
a lot
autistic.
longer
You
than
can't
15 minutes.
multitask, my guy.
Huh? I can pull up my fucking like logs of DMs if you want. I don't fucking know what to
Sure,
tell you.
Augie just did. We just
I know
read
that you
some
think
of
the
them.
world fucking revolves around you, but like I don't know what to tell you on that one, dude.
Yeah, I got a lot of fucking I got a lot of gravity, okay? The world revolves around me. What can I say?
I mean, you made the fat joke, not me.
Yeah, I
Yes.
did.
Yes.
I mean, like, okay.
Yes.
So again, I'm curious. Like, why don't you actively go into Salvo's replies and be like, "What the fuck are you doing?
In his
Why are you
replies,
saying
I mean
this?"
his streams. I'm telling him, fuck off, stop saying that. I've done this multiple times. I've done it on
when he
Dave's
keeps
stream.
on doing
I've
it,
done
you're
on
just
his
like,
stream.
"Oh, geez,
I've done it on my
what am I
stream.
to do? What am I to do? I don't know what to do."
To be fair, Flamenco, you've been on a billion fucking streams here, okay? I can realistically come to any conclusion I want once you opened Lolicon, alright? I've been doing you the favor of leaving this whole thing
I've
alone.
been doing you the favor of not openly calling you a pedophile. Shut the fuck up, Nick.
I've called people a pedophile for less!
Well, I guess we just value the. I guess we just value the fucking
You're not
accusation
gonna win this
differently.
argument. Why do you try? Like,
I mean, I can't win this argument with you guys because you just like declare that you win and then like, oh well, there you go.
I'm not declaring that we won. Like,
no, Nick does. Nick absolutely does. That's how Nick argues.
I mean, you just lost. It's just like,
yeah. Oh man, I lost an argument in terms of voting with your audience. Wow.
no,
Oh
I mean,
man,
like
that's
you lost.
oh.
Like, Flamenco, do you not? Didn't you? I'm so confused why you're still arguing this because I thought due to a past conversation, you were coming out and saying, "Yeah, I overreacted. Yeah, I chimped out."
I did overreact.
So then
You're
why
still
are you
going.
still
You
fighting?
haven't stopped yet. You're like
Openly
faking
said that I
self-awareness.
overreacted
So then
Then why
why
are
do
you
you still
here?
care?
because you're running your mouth about me.
All right, man.
I just,
Because there's
I
like
don't
this
know.
ongoing thing where like people constantly go into my
okay,
fucking
that's bullshit,
comments
though.
now and call me a fucking pedophile.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, that
though.
came from Salvo,
hold
not
on.
you know the.
That's
But it comes
bullshit.
from you guys.
This clip, that clip that I watched where you're shit talking me and Worski or whatever. I never talked
Wasn't
about
shit
you.
talking you.
Yeah,
I
you
was
were saying
openly-
I'm a little bit
I was
pissed off
no,
about
no. I was openly
Augie
telling
thing.
people in my chat, like, yeah, like it's kind of annoying
you
me
were
with
talking
Augie, and
shit
it feels
about
like
me.
it's hypocrisy.
So then
Nah,
I
dude,
respond.
dude,
so
I'm
then you're
tired of
acting
this.
like
I'm
I'm an
tired of this.
asshole for
No,
responding
no.
when
Hold
you're
on.
the one
No,
that was
no.
talking shit
No,
publicly first.
I've been openly saying in like everything. It's like, yeah, like it sucks with Augie right now, but I still want to like him. I still want to be, friendly to him. It really sucks that he's like kind of
No,
like gleefully
in that
taking
clip- You want
him to suck. You
joy
want him
and
to
like
come back and
fucking with
suck,
me.
suck,
But
suck.
you know, it is what it is.
Flam, that clip that I watched where you're talking shit about me and Worski, that came, like, in that clip, you were literally saying, you were like, Augie's really starting to, like, piss me off recently.
Yeah, it's really starting to piss me
Yeah.
off because it felt like hypocrisy. It did. It 100% felt like hypocrisy.
Then you're retarded.
Okay. All right, dude, I'm going to say one more thing and then I'm pretty much done. I just got to be honest with you. I'm not doing this whole feigning sympathy thing. Like, it's actually really pathetic. If you're going to go and get super mad about a parody song and go on like 16 different live streams to tell everybody how fucking mad about it you are, and then people are trolling you like a month later, still calling you a fucking pedophile because you can't let it go, you have no sympathy from me, dog. You just told every person online that this is what's bothering you because of a fucking parody song. And like,
I'm not allowed
I'm
to be upset about it. I'm not going to be upset about it.
I from the very beginning said you're
So what-
allowed to be upset about it. But
So
all
why-
of this
why are you
other shit
actively-
is
why are
why
you
you're being
actively
made
trying
fun
to
of.
stop-
This is
why are you
why
actively
people
trying
are
to shame
attacking you.
quartering and to stop calling Keffels a pedophile? They let them.
Shame
Like, she lets
quartering.
everyone know that she knows.
I'm
she lets
insulting
everyone
somebody
knows
on
that it bothers
Twitter.
her.
What are you talking
Huh?
about? I'm shaming him?
Yeah, you're actively trying to shame him and to not doing that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You
Yeah,
don't
my
think that's what
tweet's
your
gonna
tweet
change
was?
his
You don't
whole-
think that? That's what the reply
Yeah,
is?
my tweet was just shit talking somebody like the other 50 that I make per day. What are you talking about?
So you weren't trying to get him to stop doing something like that.
What? I'm
You-
calling
you
him
weren't trying to
retarded
get quartering
online.
to stop that.
I literally
Right?
am just calling him retarded. I
I mean,
called
you can just
controlled
call Corey
opposition.
retarded
If I wanted him to
just for
stop and I was like,
whatever.
hey man, you're really fucking this thing up, I would DM him. I don't care that much. Like, I mean, I don't know what you... Yeah, I'm making fun of him online. I get a bunch of likes when I make fun of the quartering.
Uh-huh. That's the only reason that you replied to that tweet in particular.
Well, I mean, part of it was the
You
fact
were
that
such
he
a
said she had
fucking
child
liar, dude.
porn on
Holy
her
shit.
computer.
You
It
are
was an
such
obvious...
a fucking liar. You are so
I'll tell you the
full of
whole
shit,
story.
dude.
Augie DM'd it to me
You
and
are
said,
almost as full
this
of shit
tweet
as
is
you are
worse than
carbohydrate,
Flamenco's
dude.
title.
Holy
You
shit.
should tweet about it. Is that not what happened?
Wait, what was it?
Augie sent me, it said, this tweet is worse than Flamenco's title. And then I tweeted
What was my
about
title?
It was like, is Keffels lying about her swatting? Because you're schizo.
I mean, she did lie about her swatting.
What did she lie about?
She said that she woke up to guns in her face in the morning, and then everyone found out, oh, wait, no, the search warrant was handed out in the afternoon, and she met them at the door, actually.
I'm sorry, yeah, the guns were at her face at the doorway. Okay, so...
No, she was just lying about a few things. How could you ever fucking throw it?
The implication is that she faked the swatting. What you actually gave me is it was in the afternoon.
Swatting.
And the swatting happened.
This is a
And
great
it didn't
meeting of the
happen the way
minds
that
right
she
now.
said it did.
Okay, so I saw your thing.
So what's
didn't
lying,
say
Nick?
anything
Nick,
about it.
Nick,
Then the
what does
quarter
lying mean? Because I know you already can't fucking define hypocrisy to save your life. Can you give me an idea of what lying means?
Are you retarded? Yeah, the implication
No, I
of
think
lying
you
about
are.
a
That's what
swatting
I'm
is doing what
asking you,
Boogie
dipshit.
did and saying a swatting happened when it didn't. That's what
I
lying
didn't
about
say
a
that the
swatting
swatting
is.
didn't
That's what I
happen.
meant by lying about a swatting. That's what the majority of people would mean when they say lying about a swatting. If you want to get down to the nitty-gritty details, fine.
Hold on. You are not fucking questioning that there was a lying about the swatting happening.
No, that's not the first thing I do when I hear swatting. I go, oh, that's
I
pretty
didn't
bad.
ask you what's the first thing. Now that you know that there was a lie told about the swatting, do you feel differently about my title?
No.
Because I know, because you're, well, okay, so it doesn't really matter. See, again, it doesn't really matter.
It doesn't
You just
really matter.
admitted that I was
this
right,
is like a
but it
really
doesn't
autistic
matter.
detail that you're hyper fixated on. No, it
Yes,
doesn't matter.
Whether or not something is factual or not is something that I'm fixated
Because she
on. I know
still got
it's really weird for you,
swatted,
that one.
Flamenco.
I don't even think she got. Well, I mean, it might have been the intent to swat.
Wait, hold
It
on.
might have been the
That's
intent
what I'm
to swat.
trying to say. You don't even think she got swatted. That's my point.
I mean, she had a search warrant executed, but they did try to like insinuate that there was like a imminent threat, like an imminent violent threat.
So wait, why would you fucking say? Why would you say it's all about like her sleeping, and then when I push you on it, you immediately backtrack to, well, I don't really know if the swatting happened at all.
Because my title was that over the fact that they lied about their swatting.
Okay, I never even tweeted about your title. I'm just explaining. That's how we got to the quarter.
Retard!
Yes.
You're the one that brought it up!
All right, Flamenco, slow down.
Okay, Nick.
Flamenco, slow down. So when I'm telling you about
way too much to try to keep up with your fucking retardation.
It
When
seems like a 1-2 thing,
somebody
right?
lies about their
Augie-
swatting details.
So me
They
and
lying
Augie
about
were
the
talking
swatting?
about your stream, and then he sent me the quartering clip and said this was worse than Flamenco's title because he accused her of having child porn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
what did
so
you
that's how we
say?
got there.
Chad,
I
you
made
know what
fun
to
of
do.
him for accusing her of having child porn.
Mm-hmm.
That's the tweet. Like, do you think I'm trying to shame Ethan Klein's fans?
So do you
into
think
not
I
being
lied in my
retarded?
title? Because you're bringing up the title specifically.
No, I think it's autistic, and I think it's unhinged to make a
How
title
is it
like that.
unhinged to be fixated on the facts of the case?
What? All right. So when she what day was she swatted, and what day was that stream?
Monday and Wednesday.
Okay. I don't know that, dude. I think it's unhinged to tweet like, "Did Keffels fake her swatting?" Like, it's crazy.
I mean, I like flat out like brought in more relevant information on the thing and said like, yeah.
All right, well,
it
do
looks
the
like there
50
was-
viewers who watched it probably got really informed on your day.
Oh, that's cute, Nick. When's the last time that you got above 200 viewers on a stream that was on your channel?
Yeah, actually, it was the Salvo stream when I held 600. What is that, like 5
You had
flamencos?
600? Really?
On my first stream back to
good. Good for
YouTube on a
you.
dead channel. Yes, I had.
We
600.
also ran a
you.
rerun of the Deaf Noodles stream that he did on Twitch and it had over 1,000 watching. So
So I'm
Good
gonna
for
rub
you,
that in your little pig snout.
Oh, I know that really bothered you, huh? Oh.
Yeah, especially when my first fucking thing on my channel hit 1,000 concurrent. Yeah, it was really, really bothered me.
In fairness, I've got like 3 fucking fat different retards trying to sabotage me right now. So what can you do?
what?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got Ralph calling me all sorts of things. I got PPP calling me a pedophile with Warski. That's why I was so pissed off about Warski. I know, unhinged, right? But you know, I've got.
I think
you.
Warski's pretty
Oh, yeah.
based. I'm rooting for him in the boxing match. Have you seen
you
his
sound
recent highlights?
you sound like bitter as fuck right now.
I mean, am I not like entitled to be bitter at the people who are?
How does it
actively
feel to
trying
be the only
sabotage me?
co-host who actually got fired from After Hours this week?
I am like genuinely curious. Is it like unhinged to be like bitter at people who are actively trying to sabotage you?
What is this
Sabotage.
sabotage shit? Like is this like another one of your like gay moments? Like what are you talking about?
You guys don't think that you're trying to sabotage me?
No, I think I'm making fun of you.
What? What do
You don't think that the constant live tweets? It's like, oh, he's so done. I don't even know what's going on. Cackle, cackle, cackle. You're not trying to like fuck with me in any way?
He's
No, I think
laughing
you're
at
a
you.
lolcow.
You literally
Okay.
sound like Ralph. Motherfucker, this is the same shit that Ethan Ralph says all the time. It's not laughing. It's not
No.
laughing on the internet. It's life ruination. It's harassment against me. That's the same shit that you make fun of Ralph for saying, and you're just pulling the same shit again. Saying that tweets
You guys were
are...
the ones that brought my viewership
bitch.
numbers.
You're saying that
Wait,
tweets are the things that
what
are
kind
going...
of fucking retard do you think I
You're
am?
fucking with me?
What kind of
You're
fucking
fucking with
retard do
me
you
on
think
Twitter?
I am when you're like actively going on about, oh, his numbers are done. Ha 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 ha. We'll laugh at him.
You think that
you're
that's
not
life
trying to fucking.
ruination
You're not
because
trying.
you're a
You're not
bitch.
trying.
Read for me, Rage
When the
Bug.
fuck did
Read
I
for
say
me.
life
You're
ruination?
talking about sabotaging. What does that fucking mean?
What do you fucking think it means?
It sounds pretty bad to
You're
me.
actively trying to turn basically anybody who's watching any of your stuff against me specifically.
No,
to not
nobody's doing this.
Really?
Rick.
Really? You don't think so?
And even if
You
we
really don't
were,
think
who
so?
gives a fuck? Even if
That's
we were.
really cute, Nick. Can you try to get something slightly more original? Thank you.
You're seething, dude. You're seething.
How am I
fucking-
seething?
You've been seething this entire call. You're
I've
losing.
been talking like pretty calm
You think that
and heated
tweets
like
are
the entire
sabotaging
time.
you? You're a schizo.
It's not true.
You think? Oh, it's just been tweets. It's just the tweets. So that's been dedicated stream segments, and an entire stream to try to
Flamenco,
like
I've done
sabotage
one
me.
stream on
Really?
you.
Yeah, and Nick's done like 4 videos
I did too.
and
There's
like
two.
constant live tweeting.
Why
There's
is
been,
who cares
5
about
tweets
tweeting?
this week? Yeah.
Who cares about Twitter,
Uh-huh.
dude?
Wait, so I'm confused.
You're
Were
not
you
even
the
on
guy
Twitter.
who said that you were going on a break, invited a bunch of people on Discord, and then cried about me all night long with all your little fucking loser viewers? And then when we
What?
posted screenshots of you in your Discord, you're like, they're leaking from your public fucking Discord you sent people to. Was that you?
What?
Were you that guy? Were you that guy?
Wait, what did I say that was crying?
I mean, we posted like thousands
Are we making
of
shit up
screenshots.
again? Are we back into the making?
Well, you
shit
didn't
up
put a
again
crying
phase?
emoji in the chat, but
Well.
it is text Flamenco, so it was a little
I
bit
think
of
people were
assumptions being
adding me
used.
in my Discord.
Do you know what
and giving me
hyperbole is? You're
updates
too
on the
fucking
stream.
retarded for that. Like, do you know what nuance? Again, nuance. Does that go right over your head too?
Yeah, you're the one to talk about nuance. Okay, buddy.
That was a real banger. The boys back home were clapping on that one.
Oh my god.
Is this ableism?
I think.
I mean, argue with you really does feel like it sometimes, Nick.
Do you not-
Zinger! Another 100 points. You got me good, dude.
Flam, do you think you and don't say this shit like I don't want to look good to your audience. Do you think you fuck my audience? Do you think you look good? Period. Right now
To my audience,
five
when I
guys
show
are
it,
clapping?
probably.
to your audience.
Yeah.
What audience?
Well, when I go live.
Yeah, which one? Yo, if you put Keffels, Ralph, Augie, and me in the title, you might pull 100 tonight.
Yeah. I'm the seething one. I'm the petty one. Yep.
Yep,
Okay,
you
buddy.
are.
Yes. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey, yeah.
I
I
when
hope
we
it-
talk for the 11th time, I hope it goes better. for you.
I hope the super chats are worth it, Augie. I really hope that you are treated with as much. I guess what's the word? I hope you have like friends that have been as good as you've been. That's all I can say on that one.
Nice.
Damn,
Yeah?
big thinking thoughts there at the end.
I'm sorry. Was there something
I
wrong
heard you
about that?
really need to talk to Jim. Did you ever have that
Was
conversation?
there something wrong about that?
Wait, did you ever have that conversation with Jim that you really needed to have?
Wait, when did I say I really need to have a talk with Jim?
Medicare, please respond. Medicare, please respond. Yeah.
You mean the one super chat that I said to rematch in DNF duel, and then the other one reminding him of that? Those
Did you ever
ones?
get in touch with Medicare? I mean, I heard it was really important. You really had to get in touch.
When
with
did I
Medicare.
say it was important?
Flamenco,
There were messages.
Flamenco, do you have any IRL friends?
Yeah.
Do you have a girl? Oh, is your girlfriend fake? I
Have you
think
ever
she's
loved?
fake. Wait a minute. I'll tell you why I think your girlfriend's fake. So you lied about your age. You're like 33 years old or something, right?
To try to
And you
obfuscate
said that
myself from
So
not
are you
getting
really
doxxed,
in
yeah?
college? Are you really in college?
Yes.
Okay, so you said your girlfriend's in college. So is she 20 years old or is she also 30
She's
and lying
26.
about her age? So she's just a little slow, or is she like in grad school? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, she just didn't take. She took a little while to get settled into college.
Oh, she's retarded too. I got it. Okay. I don't believe she exists,
Nick,
so I'm
not
okay with talking
everybody
about this.
takes forever to get into. I
So
know,
I heard a
like, not
rumor
lot of
that you
people
said
go
you broke
into
up with your
college, like,
girlfriend.
great-
Okay, but I heard a rumor that you and your girlfriend broke up, and then when you showed Augie a picture of your girlfriend, it was the same girl as the first time you had a girlfriend. So like your new
the
girlfriend.
girl that I showed a picture of in the voice chat is my old girlfriend, and then we broke up about a year ago.
Okay, but there is a real girlfriend, like a real living, breathing, real life girl in your house.
In my house right now, no.
Can you next time she's like there? Can you ask her to like to speak? Because there's real contention on whether this girl's real.
Yeah, because after people go into the effort of like trying to fuck with me,
That's weird. You got
personally,
super doxxed, but nobody found your girlfriend.
I really want to like broadcast my girlfriend and get her doxxed.
Tons
too.
of
That's
pictures you got
very
leaked, but none of them
smart.
had your girlfriend in it. That's kind of fucked, right?
Huh?
Dude, like pictures of you got leaked. None of them were
3
with your
pictures
girlfriend?
were leaked. What are you talking about? And they were all from like Facebook and Facebook profile pictures and LinkedIn.
I guess my last question is, why are you answering this right now?
Because you're retarded.
Okay.
Damn.
Like you're like asking all these questions with
Why
this
are
like
you
inflection
answering
that you're
this?
getting some
Wow.
sort of W off of this, and then like you don't know what you're talking about, and it doesn't really seem to phase you.
Yeah, it's ableism. I just confirmed it. I don't understand. Like, why are you this fucking
I mean, I have a
retarded?
feeling there's a lot you really don't understand, but what are you gonna
It's
do?
another zinger for the boys back home. There we go, dude. Can we go
Yeah,
laugh
thank-
track?
Hey, somebody's
You and
gotta
Death
have some
Noodles
sort
should go
of- One
bowling and
of
then the
us has to
comedy
have
school.
some kind of wit, you know.
So Flam, why aren't
Yeah.
you streaming tonight?
I'm going to go get some food, and then I am probably going to go stream.
Oh
You
shit.
should go check on your girlfriend. I heard she doesn't exist. Why did you get so offended when a 15-year-old boy said you didn't have a girlfriend when we were playing Minecraft?
I didn't.
You mean that stream of you screaming at Aiden in Minecraft?
just
like
doesn't
you weren't even
stop.
He was
slightly upset?
griefing me.
It doesn't
Because he was griefing you, but when he was talking about your girlfriend, you were still mad about the pickaxe?
I think so. I have no remember. I don't remember.
I don't recall! You seem to remember a lot about this conversation, but you seem to not recall the argument. Yeah,
Remember 11 months ago in a Minecraft stream.
I mean, I certainly remember every fucking moment of it.
Jesus.
God, Nick, you are like actually kind of slow.
Do you have monkeypox?
What?
I heard you got monkeypox.
No.
Did your girlfriend use a strap on and give you monkeypox?
No.
Have you covered your
Are you
ass
sure?
around your girlfriend?
Wait, you hold on, you didn't sound sure about that. Are you sure?
I'm confused as.
Did your girlfriend
you
ride your,
asking?
did your girlfriend give you a wooden horse and then you got monkeypox?
Oh my god.
What?
I heard you're into some BDSM shit, so I'm just wondering if that's how you got it.
Okay.
Why are you still here?
Why are you still here? That's what
Well, I
I
was
want
hoping
to
to
know.
actually talk to Augie, but you know.
What's
Do you
up?
want me to let the conversation finish, Augie?
Yes, so it
Sure,
can
man.
finally go somewhere.
All right,
Holy
guys,
shit.
that was thanks for having me on, buddy. This was a fun
See
stream.
you later, man.
Oh God, no more co-hosts. No more
Oh,
co-hosts.
no more. They're gone. All right, what's up with you, man?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
What do you mean? You wanted to talk
I hope
to
it was
me.
worth it. I hope it was worth it, dude.
What was worth what? Be clear.
Whatever you got out of this, I guess. I don't know.
What? Owning you? Like they're saying like, oh,
Yeah,
I
sure.
hope it was worth it for the super chats. Did you
Yeah.
watch that stream at all?
I still haven't. No.
You still haven't watched it, so you're just talking out of your ass right now. You're saying, I hope it was worth it, but you don't even know
No.
any of the points that I made. And you haven't even
You
responded.
were
to anything.
actively shitting on me just a second ago, so it seems as if the attitude is now garnered towards, fuck this guy.
Flamenco,
So,
this
yeah.
is a stream from a month ago in the past. My attitude now doesn't change
no
anything about that
today.
stream.
Today,
Yeah, because you're fucking annoying, dude. You're messaging me all the fucking time.
I messaged
saying
you
all this-
like 3 times.
Dude, you're messaging me all this stupid ass shit, dude. You literally act like an ex, dude. You're just messaging it. So tell me
I
this.
literally
tell me about
act
this.
like an
Tell me about this
ex.
thing. You literally do, dude. It's weird.
Because you were actively kind of going after me, and
Going
when I
after
bring
you,
up
how I haven't
very
streamed in a
relevant,
month.
similar things, you just sort of like, dude, you're
Flamenco.
retarded. So it's like, I don't know, dude.
Flamenco, this is my first
feels-
stream in a month.
It feels genuinely malicious. That's what I'm saying.
What does that even mean, dude? You say all these words, but they have no meaning.
What do you mean?
You're
What does
being
it mean?
malicious towards me. Does that
It
mean that
genuinely
you think
does
that
seem
I'm trying
malicious.
to ruin your life? Is that what you're saying?
No, I think you're trying to like torpedo my YouTube channel, essentially.
How?
Which is kind of like my primary method of income.
Flam, all of the damage I've done to your channel would have been done from that
You just went on about how my viewership's down, and you're just like, oh, you know what? I'm gonna shit
so
on
you're-
him some more.
So you're admitting that's because of me? You're admitting that your
It's probably
viewership going
it's
down
probably
is
in
because
some
of
part,
me?
yeah. It's probably in some part, yeah.
I mean, I think it's how you've handled
You
yourself.
don't think so? You don't think that there's any connection whatsoever?
No, I think it's 100% on
No,
you.
no, what? Not at all. What? Not at all. Whatever.
No. I don't.
Okay.
I'm not your problem, Flamenco. Me existing.
I figure that you would probably be able to figure out like a little bit of
listen, I
correlation
would love
between the
to take
two
credit
events,
for it,
but hey, I give you a little bit too much
The only person that
credit.
can take credit for your career going to shit is you. That's all on you. Me
No,
existing
I
has
think
nothing to do with your
that,
life being shit.
I think that the getting upset about it is a pretty it's something that everybody would go into, and you actively promoted it and actively tried to boost it.
You sound like Ralph.
How?
You just sound like Ralph.
I'm not like going on how there. I'm not going on how there's like an active conspiracy
Your entire
against
argument
me.
is just they're trying to sabotage me and take away my view. Flamenco, I have no control.
No,
Let me teach you something about YouTube.
think you are trying.
Flam,
to,
I've taught
I think
you
you are trying
no,
to like
shut the
lower,
fuck up. I've taught you everything
public
that you
opinion
know
of
on
me.
YouTube. I've given you advice on how to build a channel, and I'll tell you how this shit works.
Yeah,
all
give
right?
me advice
I have
on thumbnails.
Shut the fuck up. I have no control over your viewership. That is on you. It is your actions. It's how you communicate with your community. It's what you do. That is what leads to you having a good, successful channel or not. All right? That's on you. Me existing, me streaming.
It definitely has nothing to do with whether or not people are like actively trying to shit on you and lie about you.
Why is
right?
everybody shitting on you?
Why
is everybody shitting on you? Is everyone who's shitting on you calling you just a random
Nick
pedophile?
just called me a pedophile, so I don't know. What do you think, Nick? What do you think,
Nick
Augie?
just call you a pedophile?
Yeah, he did. He said he called people pedophiles for less.
So
He just did.
So he's saying that he's not calling you a pedophile, and he's shown mercy to you. That's what he's saying.
And then he's like, I'm done with the sympathy. What do you think the implication on that is?
That you're retarded? I don't know.
Come on, Augie. Come on.
What are you?
There's no way you're this
Dude,
fucking dumb.
I'm not. No, it's not about being dumb. Do you think like
bullshit.
an autist schizo?
You know you're full of
think
shit
like
on
a
this
schizo.
one.
No,
No,
you failed. You've 100% failed to convince me why I'm full of shit.
What's the implication on that, Augie?
The implication is that he could have called you a pedophile, but he chose not to.
Dude, now you're debating Augie on shit I just said to you because you're such a fragile, broken man. If I want to call
Hey,
you
if you
a
say
pedo,
so, Nick. I mean, if you keep on repeating it enough, eventually it will be true.
If I
That seems to
want
be
to
your
call you a
mantra.
pedo,
I totally would.
I
I'm
would
super
call
smart.
you a
I'm
pedo.
super interesting. Oh.
If I wanted to call you a
Nick, I
pedo,
have nothing
I
to
would
say to you.
call
Why don't you just leave it
Yeah,
and
you
let me
do.
and Augie
You're
finish
talking
things
about
up?
me to Augie, you fucking idiot. Like, you're literally talking about. You have tons to say to me. You just want to say it to him because
No,
he'll let
I'm
you
talking
fucking
to Augie. I have
squirm.
nothing to talk to you about right now.
You're such a
You can come out of my
loser.
stream later if you want, but like,
I'm
I'd
sure you would
rather
want
talk
that.
to Augie right now.
I'm sure.
Augie's on vacation. This
I mean,
is
I
my
would
stream.
totally
Yeah,
love to pull-
exactly.
I would totally love to pull Nick on my channel too.
Why don't you? Why not? Fuck it. What if you got to lose at this point? Why don't you just go mask off?
All right, so if I wanted to call you a pedo, I'd call you a pedo. That's not what I fucking said at all whatsoever.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy.
Sure.
I call people pedos for less.
I do.
Fuck
I
you.
do call people
Fuck
pedos
you,
for
fat
less.
little coward. Fuck you.
Yeah, I think the people who look
Fuck
at
you, you little
lolicon are
cowardly
typically
bitch.
pedos.
Slam,
Yeah,
are you too
that's like a
autistic to
take that I've
understand
been
what that
making for
means?
years.
Like, do
You've
you
been
not-
on the show before. You've watched
Huh?
me say it about people.
About who specifically? Who's the person who did less that you called a pedophile?
Any lolicon topic we've ever talked about in the last 3 years. Any one of them.
Okay.
Nice.
The sympathy thing was I don't feel bad for you because you just gone around, Mr. Don't be mad at the internet. And got really
I'm
mad at the
not
fucking
really
internet.
mad
You're
right
a huge
now.
walking hypocrite.
Oh,
Every
come
single
on,
essence
dude.
of you
You are
is another
pissed.
hypocrisy.
Okay, buddy.
Yes! That's why people are laughing at you.
No, people are laughing about me because people are being told that's like, oh, Flam is such a massive hypocrite. He's doing the thing that
This is why you can't
he's
get
always
past
been
this.
against
You
or
think
whatever.
It's a
And it's just like,
conspiracy theory.
no, I
You
haven't.
think people are being led to think
How am I-
these things about
wait,
you.
how-
You
what do you
don't
mean
understand that
conspiracy?
you're the problem.
What do you mean
You have no idea
conspiracy?
why people are mad at
What do you mean
all.
conspiracy?
Because people are being led to think these things about you. No, it's true. You suck.
Uh-huh.
I don't know, man. All right. I'll let you get back to talking about me.
Uh-huh.
All right, I don't got much more of this. What else do you want to say?
I mean, like, you didn't really respond to what I was saying before, so.
You're just retarded. What do you want me to respond to?
I don't know. It's just that it's
Okay,
the...
then don't say
What?
that I'm ignoring you. You don't know
No,
what you're
no,
asking me.
I was going to repeat what I said.
All right.
It's just, I don't know. It feels like it's like malicious, and it feels like you were like actively doing it to try to fuck with me, essentially.
Flam, is anything that you've been called out for unreasonable? Don't say,
Yes.
"Oh, it's malicious." Really?
Yes. 100%. I've
And
been
why did you agree
let's
that
see.
you took the
So like multiple people have said that I've like got like a sealed court record or whatever and all that
No,
shit.
I'm talking about your attitude about this fucking song. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Peter
I mean,
song.
like in terms of this, like I've already said I'm like over it with
But you're not.
Mike.
You're arguing it.
Yes, I am. I'm not arguing about the song. I haven't argued about the song this once at all.
So that conversation obviously went extremely poorly for him. Now, I assume this is where most of you guys are going to leave the video because we're going to be going over some older stuff now. So I will include this at the very beginning of the clip rather than at the end. Now, I know you guys are familiar with Salvo Pancake stabbing a Sonic doll on his stream.
You guys remember how I goddamn hate I hate flamenco and I hate Sonic. And it's coming from a place of pure and honest vitriol.
The context behind this clip is that he was just stabbing a Sonic doll for a bit about hating Sonic. He accidentally says Flamenco's name, and it was completely unintentional, and I think Flamenco has even said that he agrees now in hindsight that it probably was unintentional. Anyways, Flamenco tried to confront Augie on how it's okay to say we're gonna murder people in the community.
Can you play the clip that I DM'd you?
What? The Salvo one?
Yeah.
Let me go live so you can see it. Are you there?
Yeah.
I goddamn hate I hate flamenco and I hate Sonic.
So I'm curious. Like this is like open season now. Anybody can say that they want to kill somebody live on air like that.
Do you think this clip is serious, Flamenco?
No, but does that mean that like people are able to just do that whenever they want now?
Which is extremely funny. This is really fucking funny shit. Because Flamenco has made similar jokes, not about Sonic the Hedgehog, about fucking Xanderhole, man! Come on! Is there any hypocrisy this guy won't do?
You need to crush out rats when you see them. This sort of backbiting stuff cannot be. This is what you do to little backstabbing shits.
For revenge. And so Constantine proclaimed.
What did he proclaim?
Guard
What the hell?
would be abolished.
Oh my god.
What is going on?
Obviously, I was
What do you
doing
also
all
do
this
that's what he
figurative.
imagines doing the Xanderhall.
And he shows this.
What
not
the
even
fuck?
Sonic! He's actually talking about killing Xanderhall!
And it's
Whoa.
like a Chad versus Virgin history video.
The Virgin
Like-
is dead.
He's never alluded.
This is
You
like,
don't give
that was a
God.
serious threat.
What
the
So is it just open? So is it just open season now? We can just openly make threats about people.
Anyways, guys, here's the full conversation. If you've already watched it, feel free to drop off, but I think it's worth including for a archival purpose.
Yo, what's up? Are you live?
No, I'm not.
No. All right. Are you hearing what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can get that. I just never said that people can't get mad over like things that are reasonable to get mad about. Like I never.
So
I don't
all
think
the all the times that Ralph
specifically
has
did I
like
ever say
screamed
that?
at you and like spurred about you and stuff, like you think that's all justified? Like, let's talk about the bowling alley thing, for instance, right? Like when he was seething and saying that you were sabotaging his bowling alley event. Did you not like? You made fun of him for that. You were like, "Lol, he's freaking out."
Yeah, because he like came up with this like
But he's
insane
justified,
conspiracy
right?
that
Because
I
he
sent
cares about that
Tux to go
event.
and do that
He said
specifically.
this is his event of the year. He cares strongly about that event, right? And when he sees people like you fucking with them, right? Is he not justified to like be outraged over that? Of course not. Of course not. Because that's fucking.
Well, no,
no,
hold on,
he's not. He's not.
Hold on.
He's not.
No, real. Let me. Can I finish what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he's not.
If he genuinely in his heart believes that I sent like multiple agents to go and sabotage his event,
Sure, but
he's just believing. You didn't do that, so he's just believing conspiracies about you, right? Like that's not justified. Why would he just believe random shit he's fucking told about you? That's not fucking true. Of course, that's not justified, right? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, sure.
Fuck Ralph.
Can I
and that's why people are saying fuck you.
DM'd you.
What's that?
Can you play the clip that I DM'd you?
What, the Salvo one?
Yeah.
All right.
You guys remember how?
Hold on. Let me go live so you can see it. Are you there?
Yeah.
I goddamn hate Flamenco. I hate Flamenco and I hate Sonic. And it's coming from a place of pure and honest vitriol. I genuinely hate him. And I hate everybody talking about him. And I hate how people are acting like he's cool. And that grown men should be watching him on the screen. I want him to burn in hell. I want to rip that motherfucker apart. And I mean that. I want to kill him. I want to stab him repeatedly. I want to make him feel pain.
So I'm curious, like this is like open season now. Anybody can say that they want to kill somebody live on air like that?
Do you think this clip is serious, Flamenco?
No, but does that mean that like people are able to just do that whenever they want now?
Do you know what he's about to do?
Yeah, he stabs himself in the hand like a fucking retard.
This is what he does. He fucking rips up the Sonic doll. Do you think this is like this violates some like grounds of internet ethics?
No, I'm just saying that if it were like anybody else and they were saying that they wanted to kill somebody, it would probably be handled a little bit different.
No, it wouldn't. Everybody would laugh, and anybody that would get upset at that would be a fucking idiot, right? Like that's what people would say. What do you mean, dude? Are you good? Like you've lost it. Like what the fuck? It's just like what?
Okay, I'm like confused. Like, so he's just you're cool with anybody in your chat saying that they want to kill somebody.
Yes, I don't give a fuck.
Okay. Fair
I don't
enough.
care, and you don't care either. You used to not care, but now you care when it's against you. Now you care when it's against you.
No. I've openly disallowed anybody Fed posting my chat. You know this.
Fed post, like threatening to blow up a federal building, maybe, but saying that they want to kill somebody.
Talking about how they want.
Dog, one of your own mods was talking about like raping psych draws, and said that like the trans suicide rate rising pleases them like sexually or something. What do you mean you've disavowed that shit? It still fucking happens
anymore.
Okay, but I'm just saying people definitely say wild shit in your community.
The second that somebody says that they're gonna like rape somebody, yeah, they're gone.
What, so Hal's gone?
No, Grematu is the one that threatened to like.
But Hal said he wanted to rape Psych.
No, I think he made like the Sargon joke.
Well, but that's not a joke. It's real. It's a rape threat.
No, the Sargon thing is I wouldn't even rape you.
Dude. The same way you're freaking out about Salvo saying that and then stabbing a Sonic doll.
I'm just like.
But now you're saying that because it's a Sargon quote, that makes it fine.
Well, the Sargon one is I wouldn't even.
Right.
100.
Right.
So you know that that's a joke, but you think the Salvo joke is too far.
This one is somebody I want to stab this person.
What? What? Wait. You're comparing stabbing and rape, dude.
No, wouldn't even.
Yes,
rape.
you are. You literally are, dude.
The Sargon thing is wouldn't even rape.
Okay, so what? Okay, like, if we're moralizing over one, why not the other?
I'm like confused. Like people like
if
I went on about like
too.
anybody
We're both
I get like
confused.
upset about, like I can just say that I want to fucking kill them and stab them, and that's like something you'd be like okay with associating with?
Flamenco.
Yeah.
If you went live on stream one day and you had like a little fucking pig doll or something, right? And you were like, I want to then Ralph, and then you're cutting that shit up or whatever. Like nobody would take that seriously as like you intend to fucking kill Ralph or something like that. Especially if you're fucking known as like a community fucking troll or character that is literally just that only exists for the sake of pissing people off. Don't you think that Don't you think what you're saying doesn't make any fucking? I don't know what to say. Like you don't. None of what you're saying makes sense to me. And I don't think that you actually think any of this. By the way, I think that you have a set of moral standards that you do not carry yourself. I think that when the shoe is on the other foot, I think when the shoe's on the other foot, you freak out.
When did I ever threaten to somebody? When did I ever threaten to stab somebody to death?
Dude, you covered a rape allegation against Ralph.
So, when did I say I want to stab Ralph to death?
Dude, you did something worse than that. You accused the guy of fucking rape. Like, what do you mean?
No, I didn't. I always front-loaded that with, it's also coming from Alice, who's like the most fucking unreliable source that you could ever have.
But you definitely pushed the idea that he's like, which again, I don't care about.
No,
let me just make that clear.
Alice did specifically.
You don't think that you like assisted the allegation in any way whatsoever? You literally brought it up on my show randomly one day. I remember it, and I had to be the one to say like, no, I don't want to get into the rape shit. All right, I'm not interested in that.
Fair enough.
Right? You brought that up, which is why I think that you were definitely to some extent amplifying that fucking message, which is worse, by the way, than doing a little joke where you're like, I'm gonna do it, and then you cut up a Sonic doll.
Okay.
Dude, you don't get it, man.
I guess we have just different values on this, dude.
No, dude. We had the same values on this, right? Your values have shifted.
No. Like okay, again, I've never gone on stream and then gone on about how I fucking hate this Sanderhall retard. I want to stab him to death. I want to rip him apart.
You can't keep saying this to me, bro. You can't keep saying this to me, bro. No. Hold on. You just said something so wrong because you premeditated a plot to get Xanderhall fucking homeless and ruin his relationship with his mother and lose his job,
I don't think it would
dude.
get him homeless. I don't think it would get him homeless and it wouldn't lose his job.
How? You literally wanted the guy evicted from his fucking house.
I wanted his mom to cut him off.
What do you mean, dude? You're cutting the guy off of his family support and also choking his fucking, like, because you set up this conspiracy theory that fucking Xanderall's mom was, like, fucking, feeding him income so that he could pay his rent. So you wanted to destroy that family connection.
Talking about him.
What do you mean you acknowledge it was wrong? You still at one point set up this scheme that you launched on your stream that you only backed away from when you got pushback for it.
Yeah, and then I acknowledged it was wrong.
So don't tell me that like it would be so. No. But Flamenco, this is what I'm saying.
Irrationally angry about that person.
Don't tell me that it's unreasonable for me to think that you would say stuff like "I want to kill Xanderhall" when you wanted to ruin his life. It is totally reasonable to me that at some point you would want to kill Xanderhall based on the other shit that you've wanted to happen to him. That's why I'm saying. Your standards have changed.
You understand there's a difference between like going on air and saying that to like everybody listening, right?
Not really. Why? Why is there a difference?
Really? All right.
Why is there a difference?
It's just going to be a fundamental disagreement on this then.
Whether you've said it on the air to the person directly, like I don't really give a fuck, you know?
I guess, like, I don't know. I find that, like, kind of a bridge too far, and I think that, like,
dude,
generally,
how can you be the guy to say the bridge is too far? Like you're a gossip channel. We're gossip channels, right? We open ourselves up. Look, we forfeit.
Once it gets to the point of, like, I want to kill you, I want to, like, choke the life out of you or something like that.
Flamenco, let me tell you something. Like, you're a public figure now. You're a public figure. I'm a public figure. We're liable to all kinds of shit that would be totally annoying to us if we were just private citizens. We're liable to people gossiping about us. We're liable to people fucking lying about us, making videos about us, talking shit about us, threatening us and shit like this. And we can respond to it in ways that make sense. I'm just telling you right now, the way that you're responding to shit, not only does it not make sense, but it's hypocritical to your previous values.
All right. I don't think it's hypocritical to my values. I generally find, like, you know,
how
calls for death or death threats
but it's not like a situation. It's not even a situation where it's like agree to disagree because I've shown you directly how, and you're not getting it. I'm just like, I'm amazed.
I don't agree with the analogy. That's where we're disagreeing on.
But I've explained to you why the shit that you've done, or the shit that you're crying about now, is shit that you've participated in.
I'm not really crying about it. Like, I'm just
yes,
like,
you are.
I'm
what do you mean? That's all I listened to in this entire debate.
Okay, I just fair
Dude,
enough.
You
I guess
entered the call just seething at him while he just laughed at you.
How was I seething at him?
What do you mean? How are you just seething? You know, like as soon as you get into the call, you're already asked about. People are making jokes and shit. You're not having any of it. You're sitting there fucking complaining to him. He's fucking laughing at you.
Oh, with Nick? Well, I mean, it's just like I came in trying to actually like have a conversation.
I mean, it's not even something that the audience has to take for my word. We listened to the first like 15 minutes of it before you came in.
Yeah, I mean, fundamentally, just talking to Nick is like a waste of time. So that's my bad on that one.
I guess. I don't know. Fuck. Do you not understand why people are upset with you?
At this point, like, I guess like people are upset that I'm like not super cool with some fucking random schizoid saying how much he wants to stab me to death.
So the next time Ralph moralizes, are you going to shit on him?
Wait, how? What do you mean?
So when Ralph goes on there and is like,
if Ralph
fake
is
news,
going off
Flamenco is getting on a stream, telling more lies about me, attacking my family. You know what I mean?
PPP,
like, when he does that, are you going to criticize him for that? Or are you going to say, like, you know what, fair enough, Ralph, you're allowed to get upset with me. You're allowed to get upset with me.
If PPP and Worski talked about how they wanted to go and hunt him down and shoot him, then yeah, I would say that
and
he's right
Worski
to
have
complain
talked
that.
about meeting up with his baby mama and hanging out with his son.
Okay.
That is infinitely more personal than the hypothetical you're suggesting.
Shooting somebody to death.
What? No, then threatening. What? Shooting? What are you talking about?
Yeah, if they said that they wanted to shoot
Salvo
him.
didn't shoot you to death, bro. He he said he's gonna kill you and then cut up a Sonic doll. That's what we're talking about. Don't change the hypothetical.
Okay.
So how are you going to go after Ralph for moralizing when this is now your stance? This is my question to you.
People are talking about how they want to stab him to death, then no, he's not wrong for moralizing against that, I guess.
What about when he moralized about you and talks about all the fake news that you spread about him and shit like that? What's he gonna do? Or what are you gonna do? Are you gonna be like, fuck you, Ralph, you're not allowed to get upset?
I have no idea.
Because if you say that, he's just gonna fucking laugh at you and play this clip.
I guess I'll just try to like not say that I'm going to want to stab him to death, I guess.
You're just not answering my question. I've asked you 3 times now. What are you going to do when he... No. You're like, I'm just not going to say that I want to stab him.
If he brings this up, I'll say that, like, yeah, I talked shit about you. I didn't say that I wanted to stab you to death.
Okay, dude. This just sounds retarded. You are setting yourself up for just unnecessary bullshit right now. And I don't know. This just I just don't understand how this makes any sense. I think that you're losing touch with almost in a way like your audience. You know what I mean? Like I know you still have a lot of core people on your fucking channel that'll never leave and shit, but like the way that you presented yourself and the way you're acting now is in stark contrast. And I don't even think you realize that.
It really isn't though, because I've never allowed like calls.
You've
for
allowed
violence
worse.
or like no, I've not. Again, I don't see how that's worse.
You've allowed worse shit. You've allowed and participated in worse shit that you're crying about. You threatened. You literally threatened to go after Xanderhole and cut off his connection with his mom and his income. You know what I mean? You've elevated a false, well, I don't know if it's false. Who knows? But you've elevated a rape allegation against somebody while also arguing that them crying about it makes them look pathetic and weak because they're getting mad at the internet. As you see that the internet, because somebody stabbed a fucking Sonic doll and said they were going to kill you. Right? Like
I never said that Ralph was pathetic or weak for getting upset about it. I'm just saying that like
I don't believe you, man. I know for a fact you fired up streams talking about Ralph seething. Ralph seething at this. Ralph's mad. About what? Rage pig. Dude, they literally call him Rage Pig. They make fun of him all the time for getting mad. The butt of the joke against Ralph is that he's a fat, angry, alcoholic, mad loser. That's Ralph.
Ralph seething about what?
About you. And everybody else.
About what specifically?
About all the shit that you talk about him.
Okay. What like specifically? Like what did I say that's like comparable to I want to stab this guy? You
streamed about him every day for like the last 6 months.
Okay.
So how do you not see this? How is it not clear to you?
I guess it's just a different opinion and values then, I guess. I don't know.
Okay. I'm just going to tell you this right now, all right? The next time you do a Ralph stream where you're sitting there making fun of him for getting mad, all right? It's not going to hit as hard as the previous ones, okay? And I'm telling you that right now because your line of action recently is just, again, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, damn, bro.
I guess. Like, yeah, Ralph got angry that somebody shook a pill bottle. Flam got angry because people were calling him a pedophile. Yeah, that's the same thing. That's a very reasonable statement.
I don't know, man. You just don't get it. Like, I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it for you. I'm not gonna sit here and like butt your ass and be like,
I don't think you've even
articulated
it.
You just don't understand.
Articulated it. Okay, well, I guess we don't understand, but I don't think you've even articulated it, honestly.
I've literally explained to you. How long have we been talking in this call? We've been talking now for, what, 20 minutes? And I've explained to you how at every point you're hypocritical and have participated in worse actions than you're crying about right now.
I don't think so. I've never falsely called people pedophiles, and I've never talked about how I wanted to stab them to death.
Stab them to death. Bro.
Did he not just say that?
That's him ripping your guts out.
Okay.
That's gonna be what you
This is
look
what
like.
I do to my enemies.
Yep. Like you.
This is what I do to the people I disdain.
I just think that you're opening yourself up to like people now like get into a beef with you and talk about how they want to kill you or something, and then you can't really complain about that.
I don't give a shit.
Okay,
I don't care.
Fair enough.
I don't care because I love the internet and I love telling people the worst shit imaginable. All right, and I would be a bitch. I would be a hypocritical bitch if I were to sit there and fucking get mad at the standard that I've set up for myself. Okay? That's why I wouldn't care.
Okay.
Because I love it.
I've never opened up the standard that it's reasonable or cool to talk about how much you want to kill somebody. So, all right.
All right. Well, whatever. I've explained this to you. Give it a long sleep on this. All right, sleep on this, because if you are smart, Flamenco, you will wake up tomorrow and say that everything I just told you was correct.
What specifically is correct though? Like, I'm like, what is the actual
You've
like
lost touch,
concise thing that you're trying? So I've lost touch.
Yeah, you're disconnected with I think the audience, and I don't think you realize
I'm disconnected with your audience, but like that's mostly because like a bigger person in your audience like just kind of shits on the table and declares victory.
Well, the shit you're saying just isn't resonating or making any sense with them.
Okay, that's fine.
And I think their criticisms make sense.
Sure. I disagree. I like vehemently disagree, but okay.
All right. Well,
anything
peace.
else?
No.
Yep, peace.
Bruh. Oh, 600. Holy fuck. Where did all you guys come from? Hey, hit the follow button if you love content. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we could watch more of the video, I suppose, but honestly, I prefer the conversation. I think that went pretty fucking well. I think that Flamenco would be in his best wishes to take the advice that I was giving him seriously and maybe think it over. Ultimately, what I'm just talking about here is consistency, all right? All that I'm arguing for is that the standard that you set up for other people and that the way you treat other people is the same way you expect to be treated. It's like the oldest saying in the book, right? The oldest saying in the book, but it's true. You know, Flamenco, and I think the part at the end there really sold it, right? Because Flamenco's sitting here saying, you've created a standard where now people can say awful shit about you. And for the record, there is a difference between a death threat and what Salvo did. What Salvo did right here, this is not a death threat. He's just doing this to be fucking funny, and it's obvious. What kind of death threat has the guy ripping up a Sonic doll? Like, what? Does Flamenco think that his, like, Salvo's gonna rip him up and fucking rearrange his insides and shit? No, obviously not. Obviously, Flamenco doesn't think that. which is why getting mad at this doesn't make any sense.
All right, guys, if you liked the video, please like it. I promise I'll put out a real video soon. I'm in the late ends of a process of making a Deaf Noodles video. And in the meantime, here is that same conversation with Augie and Flamenco, but instead of Flamenco, it's actually Sonic the Hedgehog. All right, goodbye.
Hey, it's Sonic. Do you think you could pull up a clip I sent you?
What, the Salvo one?
Yes.
All right.
You guys remember how...
Hold on. Let me go live so you can see it.
All right.
Are you there?
Yes.
I goddamn hate Sonic. And it's coming from a place of pure and honest vitriol. I genuinely hate him. I want him dead. I want him to burn in hell. I want to rip that motherfucker apart. And I mean that. I want to kill him. I want to stab him repeatedly. I want to make him feel pain.
So I'm curious, like, is this like open season now? Anybody can say they want to kill somebody, live on air like that.
Do you think this clip is serious?
No, but does that mean people are just able to do whatever they want now?
Do you know what he's about to do?
Yeah, he stabs himself in the hand like a fucking retard.
This is what he does. He fucking rips up the Sonic doll. Do you think this is
okay?
Like this violates some like grounds of internet ethics?
No. I'm just saying that if it were like anybody else and they were saying that they were gonna kill somebody, it would probably be handled a little differently.
No, it wouldn't. Everybody would laugh, and anybody that
really
said it that would be a fucking idiot.
Really?
What do you mean? Dude, are you good? Like, you've lost it. Like, what the fuck? It's just like, what?
Okay, I'm like confused. So you're cool with anyone in your chat saying they are gonna kill someone?
Yes, I don't give a fuck.